Hey, what's up everybody? Josh here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Google Chromecast. Now this guy just came out on Wednesday, or was announced on Wednesday, and then it started shipping shortly thereafter, sold out nationwide, and it was basically Google's answer to Apple TV. So in addition to the review, we'll kind of be contrasting the Apple TV and the Google Chromecast a little bit to kind of see what some of those differences are. But let's go ahead and take a look at what it has to offer. The first thing you'll notice about the Google Chromecast is it's small, like really small. It's basically just a 2-inch dongle that plugs into an available HDMI port on your television. However, the ads have been a little bit misleading as it just shows one being plugged into an HDMI port and that's it. In truth though, it still needs power that's provided by a mini USB plug on the rear of the unit. Thankfully though, most modern TVs have a USB port somewhere on them, so you can still kind of have a clutter-free experience with a USB cable just kind of coming from the back of your TV and plugging into the unit if it's plugged into the side. Unboxing the unit itself comes with the following things. The unit itself, a USB/power adapter, and interestingly an HDMI extender, which it says on a little tag on it that it can improve Wi-Fi connectivity. I'm not sure if that's because it can extend it beyond the back of your TV where it might have interference, but it's still nice to have. So now that you know what it looks like and kind of what comes in the box, how does it perform? Well, let's talk about setup first. Even though they've touted so much that they have support for iOS devices as well as Android devices with the Chromecast, they didn't have the setup utility available for iOS at launch. I'm sure it'll be coming soon, so basically I just had to grab my Nexus 7 and download it from there. The setup utility was really straightforward. The only thing that it really does is connect to the Chromecast and then prompt you to type in a password to connect to your Wi-Fi. After that, the thing's pretty much ready to go. You do have to have a Wi-Fi network for this to work. It's not a solution where you're just streaming Netflix from your device to your television. Rather, your tablet or your phone just acts as a very fancy remote that kind of reaches out to Google Chromecast, and then Chromecast reaches out to the internet to grab that information and pull it down directly. My initial testing, playback was really solid. There was a slight hiccup with the video quality initially as it got its bearings with the Wi-Fi, but after that, the quality was fantastic. I even tried to confuse the unit by switching devices that I was controlling playback with. Initially I'd begun playback of Orange is the New Black using my Google Nexus 7, and then I switched to my iPhone 5 by downloading a fresh copy of Netflix to see if I could connect to it without interrupting playback. And sure enough, it connected just fine and displayed a blue bar at the top of the interface, letting me know that what was currently playing on the Google Chromecast. I was able to get it to stop responding, but to be fair, I was really trying to put it through its paces. I was switching devices and basically just trying to take control in a variety of different ways. But under normal use, it doesn't look like you're going to have much connectivity problem in having playback stay consistent on the Google Chromecast. In terms of how, should you replace your Apple TV with it? I guess it really depends. Apple TV is really great if you've got a lot of media that you've purchased through that ecosystem, and it's certainly fantastic with its mirroring technology if you use iOS devices heavily. But if you're someone who just kind of wants to watch Netflix or just stream YouTube videos casually to your TV and you really don't care about those other features, it's a pretty good alternative. And it has less clutter than the Apple TV since it's even smaller and you can kind of hide the entire mess of cables behind your television. So to wrap up, the Google Chromecast is a really solid little device and an absolute steal at $35. In a lot of ways, they managed to Apple's Apple TV. And the reason I say that is because it's a very elegant device, it's kind of less obtrusive, and it seems to show a lot of support for developers moving forward. So we'll have to wait and see how this platform evolves, but it looks like it's going to be pretty exciting. Finally, we're going to go ahead and give one away, so if you want to try to win a Google Chromecast, the only thing you have to do is visit our Facebook page. It should be down here somewhere, facebook.com/geekspodcast. Leave a comment on this post to be entered to win, and let us know what you think of the Google Chromecast. Are you excited about it? Well, I would assume you are if you're going to try to win one, but let us know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time. Later.